Do, 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 do. We back? We live? We anything? Yes. All right. All right. So what was the last thing you guys saw? So I can replay it.
Humanity has always been fated for ruin.
Was this it? Finally free of humanity. Oh God. Okay, so...
No, I couldn't have.
This place will be destroyed as well. The human race has reached its end. We have no need for a future.
What in the hell?
It can't be.
And then here we are.
Be.
We've made it back.
Hey. Wait a minute. You're the girl that was with Four Eyes. Shinonome, right?
It's impossible.
Are you okay?
Did I do it? Was it really me? I destroyed the world? No, I won't believe it. Mr. Ida would never deceive me.
What are you talking about?
There's no way. That isn't my future.
Just take a deep breath. Okay? Come on, stand up. Who were you talking about? Was it Four Eyes?
If that's the future we're heading for, then what good are these?
Shit.
Damn.
Madison?
She seems to have had a revelation, dude. She's done. She's like, I don't want any more.
Here. Don't you need these?
Why? Why are you trying to help me?
Well, you're my senpai at the SIU, so... Oh, yeah. That thing is crazy. Is it a new kind of projector or something? Huh. So how do you work this thing? I want to see that video again. Huh? Hey! Are you alright?
Get that thing out of here, please. Don't tell Mr. Ida. Don't tell anyone. Please.
Okay.
Can't believe you collapsed on me like that. Hey, whoa. You sure you're okay to get up? Here, it's your medicine.
I guess you forgot.
Morimura made you take those pills too. It was the first thing she did when I carried you in here. Are you sure it's okay? To take so much of it, I mean.
I don't understand. Why did you have my medicine?
Yeah, she doesn't remember.
You threw the bottle on the ground, so I picked it up for you.
I threw it?
Yeah. Anyway, about that thing. Are you sure it was okay?
Huh? What?
The thing you told me to hide.
I said no such thing.
Are you trying to play games with me? You were babbling on and on about that damn Four Eyes. And crying. A lot.
What? Me? Don't lie to me.
What the hell is going on with this girl? It literally just happened.
Yeah, she has like the shortest short-term memory ever. Oh god.
Shit, seriously? What are those for, anyways?
I can't think straight unless I take them.
Oh god.
I don't know, dude. It looks like bad news to me.
What do you wanna? Yep.
Oh. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. Takamiya-san, please, just stay out of this.
Is something wrong?
No, it's just...
You don't look too well. Maybe some medicine would make you feel better.
I'm out of here.
What was that?
Cool.
Alright, continue.
Huh?
So, front gate, Tokushaka Shrine.
What follow? What? Don't. Are you? So?
Can't go wrong with...
The wind feels nice.
Guess I'll grab my...
Oh, I'll go.
Oh,
Shit.
that's why.
Wajima.
I was like, why is she not showing up?
Yo,
Out of my way, punk.
you trying to give me orders now?
You better get out of my face. I'm not in the mood for your shit right now.
Sorry I'm late.
You really have crap timing, Aiba.
Takamiya-san? Are these people friends of yours?
That's right. And if you're friends with her, that means you have to be friends with me too.
That's creepy.
Hey! You lay a finger on her, and I'll break all 10 of yours.
Oh, you think you can threaten me?
Bastard. Ha! Does that answer your question?
Fuck.
Have it your way. I owe you a lesson from before.
Stay back, Aiba.
Maybe this time it'll stick.
I love how Wajima literally just exists to get his ass beat by everyone and anyone.
All right, break it up.
Fight Wajima. This probably is gonna end the cycle, right? It didn't. Interrogation.
Shit. The school called the cops on me.
And once again, I can't go to the shrine.
Hey, buddy. Can I go home now?
No.
Damn it. Four Eyes isn't gonna shut up about this. It's gonna be a real drag if I get suspended from school.
Just gonna walk out.
Hey,
Just wondering where the latest one is. Alright, fine. I'll just stand here with my mouth shut.
I'll take over from here. Yes, sir.
Of course.
Onishi the ogre.
Glad to see you haven't changed, Takamiya.
So, what happened to Wajima's lackeys?
Most of them got away. The two we caught only have minor injuries. I've been worried about you. They took you away and I didn't even know you were transferred. What happened? Are you involved with the SIU?
Maybe.
Tell me what you know.
Sorry, old man. Can't talk about it.
Half a year ago, there was an incident involving the transport of heavy machinery. It was reported as an accident. It was a young lady, Ryoko Shinonome. I took her into custody.
Okay.
Shinonome.
We're getting backstory.
But just like with you, those men from the SIU took her away by force. Her statement was a curious one, though. She claimed both her and her weapon came from the future, to fight against kaiju.
So what? You believed that crap?
There was another heavy machinery accident just recently. I saw it there, just before they covered it up in a tarp. And let me tell you, that thing was no ordinary piece of construction equipment. Something is going on in this town, and I have to find out. You'll tell me what you know, won't you?
Shikishima, it's that company, so they're making... Shinonome and her what I remember. She wrote about time travel, and a robot that fights. Onishi the Ogre may just be another old fart, but he's an old fart I think I can trust. Maybe I should talk to him, and have... Natsuno Minami has been missing since last week. Are the police even looking for her?
Natsuno Minami. Huh. The name doesn't sound familiar.
She's a first year at Sakura High, and the SIU are looking for her. You'll let me know if you find anything?
I'll keep my eyes open.
Now.
So, how much do you already know about the SIU?
It seems there's an understanding among the higher-ups. But it's still a mystery for us underlings. As far as I know, they're doing extensive research on Shikishima Industries.
I figured as much.
You'll tell me what you know.
That damn... He says there's some... Shikishima... Now, I don't know how much this is true. But, according to Four Eyes, Shikishima is making nuclear weapons. And there are miners involved. They told me to watch him, which is why they transferred me.
Miners?
Ryoko Shinonome is at Sakura High too.
Take a look at this.
I know that envelope.
To limit traffic while transporting heavy machinery. The thing Shinonome claimed to have arrived in is on its way to Shikishima's new shipbuilding dock as we speak.
If I can get there, maybe I can finally figure it out. What the machine is, and what happened to Nachan. After hearing what Onishi the Ogre had to say, I had no choice but to get on this train. Shikishima's shipbuilding dock.
I'm going a completely different, separate way from the fucking shrine at this point.
No idea what shit I'm gonna find there, but the anticipation is twisting my stomach into knots.
What follows is... I have...
Nachan. The shipbuilding dock, the robot, it's on a a deserted area with nothing but storage. I'll take this train to the left and then wait near the... I'll have to wait until...
There's Ogata.
Ogata?
Takamiya.
What are you doing here?
Obvious, ain't it? I'm going home.
But I thought, don't you live near Nachan's house?
Yeah, when we were in elementary school. I live with my grandpa now. Where are you going?
Oh, well, to see the ocean?
You alright? So where's your minion? Decided not to follow you around today?
You mean Erica Aiba?
Aiba?
You're in Class D, right? She's in your class, isn't she?
Huh? That's not Aiba. Aiba's been absent from school for a while now.
The next stop is Akebi. Akebi.
Oh, gotta switch trains at the next stop.
Sounds about right.
I'm gonna take off.
Not Aiba?
We already know this.
Who the hell is she? Shit. Who can I even believe anymore? I guess just myself now. Trust nothing I don't see with my own eyes. And the first thing I'm gonna see, the weapon at Shikishima.
Is this where it ends? God damn it. Oh, not. Sentinel hangar.
Security sure is crap here. Sneaking in was almost too easy. Though, when it's this damn dark, it's hard to see much of anything. Nenji Ogata, that Erika Aiba is not who... If that's true, then who's the person that's been following me this whole time? And what does she want with me? Huh? Where's that light coming from? Wait a minute. It's my skin that's lighting up?
Well, that explains
there?
it.
Wait, I know that voice. Ryoko Shinonome. What are you doing here?
I should be the one asking you that.
Hey, your leg is glowing. What's going on?
Our bodies are responding. We are pilots.
Pilots?
We are being called by the 14th Sentinel.
Son of a... What the hell is that? Is this the thing that was being moved through the streets?
This is a weapon. We will need it for the upcoming battle. And you are one of the people who can pilot it. Yuki Takamiya.
You. I remember you from the list. You're Renya Koto.
What do you mean, one of? This is my Sentinel.
Sentinel? So this is the Sentinel? This is what Nachan was looking for? A robot that can fight aliens?
Really? Aliens? Was she planning on fighting some little green spacemen?
Well, then what are you trying to do?
Save the world from the kaiju.
Where do you think you're going? We're not done talking.
So this is the weapon Shikishima made?
No. Shikishima did not make this. We did.
Who the hell are you guys?
From our perspective, this world is nothing but the past.
You mean time travel? You're not serious, are you?
Very. The Sentinels themselves are weapons from the future.
Stay back.
Oh!
The hell? Is that real?
You wanna find out?
Okay.
Get out of my way. Or am I gonna have to beat the crap out of both of you?
She has a gun.
There will be none of that. After all, you too have a part in this.
I don't have jack squat to do with this.
Your glowing skin suggests otherwise.
I don't know what you did to me, but I've had enough.
What did you find?
New code has been added several times.
How many times did he come into contact with her?
They must be close.
You're from the nurse's office.
I'd like to research you a bit more, Yuki Takamiya.
What are you?
Oh. God damn it. Alright.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna move on from her. I want to get at least 50% on everyone. So that we at least know what's going on with basically everyone, right? That would be essential. Now, that being said, They're next? Yeah, huh? Yeah, what are you up to, Goto? What are you up to, man? Because final battle a few weeks earlier. Because he seems to be the one that knows the most out of everyone. Right?
What do you think you're doing, Goto-kun? I believe I told you using the gate is prohibited.
Tell me, Miss Morimura, is history one of your better subjects? I have some theories myself. I'd like to know if they're accurate. For example, the true location of the lost nation of Yamatai-koku, and the truth behind the Hanoji incident. How Oda Nobunaga really died. Unfortunately, my paper in middle school was bound to the failures of our historians. In theory, I could update it into a full report. In theory, at least. A shame that the gates are locked to specific points in time.
What are you really working towards?
It's simple. I want to know the truth.
I do too, man.
Are you alright? This isn't like you.
That implies an understanding of what is like me. Or at least, that you believe you understand me.
That's not the point. You need to stop using the gate. I'm going to seal this place off.
Why?
Sounds like you've got something to hide.
I don't know what you're...
Wait. Perhaps a personal notebook seems a bit archaic, but it does present certain advantages. Digitized data can be altered, fabricated, falsified. No intelligent person should trust it. But you already know that, don't you?
You are acting strange, after all.
I hardly think you're in a position to talk. If anyone's changed, it's you. I can only wonder why.
What are you?
Miss Morimura, my question is, who exactly are you?
This guy's asking the real questions.
So, did the scout unit have anything for us?
Well, the surface is a total loss. The automated factories are all running at full capacity.
They're mass-producing kaiju.
Hey, getting used to everything?
The technology itself isn't so different from 40 years ago. The real surprise was finding...
That's 2064, right? 40 years from 2104 is 2064? In that case, what happened in 2064? That happened where everything got destroyed. Got it. Operation Aegis happened. '65. Okay. Okay. Future shenanigans happened at that point. Got it.
It's all been integrated into one unified system.
You sure don't seem like someone from your time.
How are things looking?
About like we expected.
Naturally.
All the nuclear plants are stable. Seems like it's the same for other countries, too.
Defensive measures. They want to ensure nothing interrupts production.
So, these factories, are they particularly large?
It's more about how they got totally automated. That was back in 2080.
I don't think we've seen that
functioning
date
as
yet.
part of a network instead of individual units.
A worldwide network comprising 1.2 billion factories. All fully integrated and synchronized. Based on a client's request, the computer designs a blueprint. From there on, everything is fully automated. Assembly, production, even cost-effective ordering of parts. The human element was no longer necessary for those processes.
So it's a manufactory that can mass produce anything on a global scale.
Okay.
Goto-kun.
These grand revelations,
Really don't faze me, he
they
says.
all function as part of a unified global manufacturing network. By its protocols, all 1.2 billion factories worldwide remain in automatic, perpetual production. And their sole output are these mechanized kaiju, which we know as the D-forces.
We checked on the plants in Kolkata and Chennai.
Since they're the largest plants of this era and all.
Their production rate has doubled over the last 3 days.
Just like last time. The timing matches up too.
Not long now. They'll make their move soon.
Morimura-san, regarding my home time, that is, the year 2064, you're certain we'll face a similar attack?
We don't have long until they appear in 2064. That much we know. It'll be just like last time.
No, not quite. This time, we have the Sentinels.
True. Anything on your end?
Loosely speaking.
We managed a partial data dump from the underground mainframe. Goto-kun?
It's an archived news report concerning a certain scandal. More important, though, is its date of recording.
When's the data from?
The year 2188. In other words, far in the future. Even more so than our current temporal position, 2104.
Let's see it.
Before dawn on the 20th, 8 Newman Inc. executives were taken into police custody, charged with human trafficking and illegal cloning. Their established motive was to tamper with human memories. Authorities consider this an organized effort and are pursuing further charges. Mind-hacking crimes have been on the rise in recent years. By exploiting nanomachines such as interlocutors, malefactors can overwrite stored memory information in cerebral synapses. This technique has recently been used to enable other associated offenses. These arrests come after a string of similar cases, including culprits criminally downloading memories onto another body. Evidence suggests these are attempts at a kind of technological reincarnation, and we've already seen more than 460 arrests connected to this practice.
Huh.
A
Okay.
log concerning the scandal involving Newman Inc. The report is dated 2188. Some of their executives were taken into police custody. The crime in question was apparently attempting to use
I didn't know it was even possible to download memories.
The crime apparently occurred in June of 2188.
Ida-kun.
That's not all. Let him finish.
Regarding this Newman, I found one more log that could be relevant. This report is from March, about 3 months prior to the other log.
Newman Inc., the tech giant known for interlocutors, has been acquired by Shikishima through a takeover bid. Shikishima's CEO had this to say.
Nanotechnology has made leaps and bounds over the 22nd century. Now, even the human body can operate with all the power of a supercomputer. Interlocutors have paved the way for humanity's next step in evolution. For any one of us, all it takes is a thought. And we can have the world itself at our fingertips, with the brilliant minds at Newman driving our nanotech business. We look forward to a brighter future for Shikishima and all our affiliates.
CEOs go to hard read?
With
Maybe.
this acquisition, Shikishima now sits among the top 3 in global market share of interlocutors.
3 months prior, Newman was acquired by with these interlocutors. They've become one of the world.
They kept talking about those interlocutors. You think that's the nanomachines inside our own bodies?
Most likely.
So Shikishima's at the heart of this, too. At least we know we weren't wrong. This all began in the future after all. Still, 2188. 2104 is the furthest we can shift into the future. It's a shame, but I don't think we can verify this ourselves. I think we should drop this lead for now. Better to focus on protecting Gotokun's hometown instead.
Maybe so. We're almost out of time, so we'll need to move quickly. Best to return to the school in the year 2064. We'll need the cooperation of the other two compatibles.
Gotokun, we should focus on putting the Sentinels through the combat sims. I hope you can join me.
Sure.
Alright.
My apologies.
There's a child.
Mura. Making arrangements in 1985.
That's Miss Mori.
Difficult.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry we've had to remain here the past few days.
Not much we can do if it's an emergency. I have to ask, was it absolutely necessary to dress me up like this?
Does it bother you? Considering the age you appear, well, it struck me as the most inconspicuous choice. You're not having trouble walking, are you, Miss Morimura?
You should probably just call me Chihiro. Otherwise we'll seem suspicious in public.
Okay, Chihiro. San.
Better drop the san, too. Honestly, I'm surprised you were able to find me at all.
A certain data log helped. I found records that your mind had been transferred into the young child standing before me.
This body is a juvenile clone of me. I ran an experiment to see if I could restore my compatibility. It turned out to be a failure. That's why I sealed my memories. I guess the log from that experiment got preserved.
This compatibility, that'd be the ability to control the gate and the Sentinels?
You need compatibility to control the mainframe. I was once compatible myself. But after everything got rewound, I lost that power. Maybe it's hard for you to see how crucial that ability is, but you'll understand soon enough.
Okay.
What's going on with my actual body?
She's acting like a completely different person. My theory is that someone's taken control of her.
You're saying she got hacked?
She's clearly behaving very differently, at least. It seems like she's working against the Sentinel project. It's like she's been influenced by 426.
Who the fuck is 426?
Or the man himself may just be wearing her face.
That certainly explains why you woke me up. Not much to go on, though. Either way, we'll have to do some more investigation. I can see it's been quite a while since my memories were sealed. 5 whole years. And now 4 sectors have gone dark. Talk about a rude awakening. First, you'd better catch me up on major developments in the last 5 years.
Easy enough. Hardly comfortable surroundings for a briefing, though. I'll explain over in 1985.
UFO mainframe. A few more weeks earlier.
Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works. This refers to the humans who can control. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their body. Did it go through? Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs. Found it. One of the logs she left behind.
Today's date is March 2nd, 2100. Well, I guess there's no point in putting a date to these logs. They've probably got 4 years left until the invasion begins. I ran an experiment on my clone. I wanted to see if I could make her more compatible. I had more than enough data stored in Sector 0. She would have had all my memories. However, I could not establish compatibility in the clone. No more than I could in myself. Maybe there really is no way we can survive this.
Not even Ida-kun knows about this experiment. I've kept this attempt secret from everyone. The memories I implanted in the clone have been sealed. I left her in 1940 under the Miura family's care.
Oh, that explains why she's there.
As her own person.
Okay.
Someone separate from me.
That explains a lot.
At least.
That methodology sounds familiar. Was she basing this project off of those memory overriding crime reports? All in an effort to achieve compatibility? So compatibility isn't just a matter of differences in the nanomachines. There's more. This file looks like the last thing recorded.
Ida-kun didn't make it back either. The remaining Sentinels are infected. No good to us. We're running out of options. We'll have to resort to Operation Aegis. If we go that route, we'll be risking the future of humanity itself. How do I make the call on a decision like that? But I don't know how else he and I can survive this. This is my only chance.
So she clearly has an agenda.
Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels and Miss Morimura has been pushing this The final log that Chihiro, she speaks at length. Her goal is that he and she would, even at the cost of. The question is,
yeah,
who is he?
Who is he?
Oh, that's puzzling. There's a log registered under my name. As far as I know, I've never recorded anything like this.
Yep, you got it. Good job.
Did you confirm receipt of payment? Then I'm sure you can see to the details.
You got him.
Am I clear? I want her dead. Any means necessary. Execute her. And stop the project. That's not my problem. It's in your hands now.
I know who he's talking to.
Do you realize what'll happen if her project gets approved?
I know who he's talking to.
It could ruin everything we've worked for. You know what must be done.
Keep this in mind. He's asking whomever to kill someone, right? Get rid of her. Now check this out. Guess who's dead?
What is this?
And guess who has a gun?
A gun? Why would I have?
Guess who's fucking dead and guess who has a gun? So now we know who ordered him to kill her. It was Goto in the future.
Kill Chihiro Morimura.
Yep, there it is.
Was that really me?
Connecting dots,
That
connecting
man
dots,
was a
chat.
Fukushima executive from the year 2188. Is that supposed to be my future? Seems like a private communications log. The other person on the line wasn't recorded, but it's clear enough what they're talking about. That was an assassination order on Chihiro Morimura.
Yeah, thank you, game. I got it. You gotta explain.
Which I seem to have called in.
Thank you, game. I got it. Thank you. I'm kind of smart enough to get that. Wow! I think Goto might be important. I think Goto might be important. I need 80% with at least 12 people. Which means literally everyone else. Wow. Okay. Okay, Goto, I see you. Okay, 2 more people and I can continue Juro's story with the 30. So you were ordered to kill her. We found out who ordered you to kill her. And I guess we will continue your story.
Okay.
You're sure there are none of those men in black suits here?
Positive.
Chihiro Morimura, especially for those from another world. Like me, if Operation Aegis succeeds, we'll never be able to leave this world.
There it
That
is.
must be it. That must be why I killed her.
Yep. Kinda like that.
She seems to have a particular fondness for me. It appears she confessed her feelings to me, and I have yet to give her an answer. What was I going to do? Chihiro Morimura, 31. Sakura High School nurse. A key member of Shikishima's, the one I found dead.
Yeah, so okay, so his story might make a bit more sense because you have a lot of context now.
What could it mean?
A lot of fucking context.
There's an emblem on it. Maybe it's a... The node set 443-685-3214. What could it mean? Oral NM. The bottle's made of plastic.
I think we know whose bottle that is too, actually.
As long as it's set to stun it, but it's... Why do I know how to... An outdated trans...
Alright.
I did see them earlier in the morning, but I haven't seen them at all this afternoon. Do you think they left?
I seriously hope so. If a random stranger like me is seen on campus, will that be a problem?
Oh, I don't know. Will it? But you shouldn't worry, especially with that uniform. It may be from the future, but it's still a Sakura High uniform. So you don't have to feel like a stranger. So tell me, what's Sakura High like in the future?
In the future? Well, there should be a new building up and running.
Should be?
Yes, you'll see it for yourself someday.
No fair.
Is anyone just allowed to enter the nurse's office?
Well, there's no teacher there, so it's closed right now. Leave it to me. I'll figure something out.
Oh.
Oh, it's you. Yori, what's up? Hey, Usami-chan.
What are you doing here?
Well, he wanted to check out the school, so I'm just showing him around. Oh, cool. Yep. Anyway, we'd better get going.
All right. See you later.
She knows something's up. Yep, there it is. Alright.
That had to be her. The girl who delivered the message from myself. What?
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No, I'm fine. Must have been my imagination.
Okay.
The door's open.
Alright, chat. Desk or drawers? You guys pick. Right, guess I'll pick the desk.
Medicine? Oral NM. These are student medical records. Nothing else really stands out here. These are student met. These drawers are locked up tight.
What are you looking for? I managed to borrow the key to the nurse's office, and all I had to do was lie to the teacher. Please, my classmate skinned her knee.
You liar.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Well, it's just the two of us in here together. All alone.
No loot dots.
Are you looking for something, Akun? It must be really important. Let's see. There has to be a spare key for that desk. And it's probably somewhere in the teacher's lounge. Okay, I'll make up another excuse.
She's so determined.
I might be able to get my hands on it.
Wait, no, come back.
The label's a bit different, but it lists the same medication. Oral NM, C0204. Just like the bottle I picked up before. Let's take a look at these student medical records. Ryoko Shinonome. Looks like she was given C0204. Morimura. She's been administering this drug to these students. Ryoko Shinonome. There are more. Shu Amiguchi and Juro Izumi. Huh? That was quick. So, did you manage to find the key?
Oh, he's gonna get shot. He's gonna get shot. Is this... Wait. Is this where I shoot him? I totally forgot. No. Huh, have I shot him? Sorry, I'm trying to see something. Because I remember if she shot him or not. I think this is where she fucked up and didn't get to shoot him or something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, there it is.
So you've been hiding.
You're from Sector 3.
So you're the one. You're one of Juro's friends.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
So they have met. Alright. I just wanted to make sure. She's the one she fucked up and didn't shoot. Got it. Am I gonna get shot now?
The nurse's office is closed. Come back when...
Oh, yeah.
You better start talking.
Yep, seems about right.
The men that are after me. Are you working with them?
This is what you wanted me to do.
What I wanted?
Hey, what is this? Sekigahara, wait! Don't shoot! You too, Megumi. What are you thinking? Hey, Megumi! I only followed you out of sheer curiosity, but... What in the world just happened with Megumi?
Not a thing.
And you're wandering around by yourself? Where's Iori?
What's your problem?
Well, clearly I'm just a hopeless busybody. I'm going to look for Megumi.
Huh.
That girl with the braids. I know I've seen her somewhere, but where? Damn it. Come on, think. Damn it. That's right.
Alright, so where do you know her? Where did you meet her?
The lights are still on.
Oh shit!
This place isn't entirely abandoned.
He's gonna look at the android that was hanging there, isn't he?
This terminal should... Quite a bit of android information here.
Yeah,
Some
okay.
looks like research data. Ah, here we go. Shikishima Tech Lab number 6. 6th level underground. So, this is a Shikishima facility. Current year is 2104. I've shifted 40 years into the future. An android. Is that what this place is being used for? What the hell? I keep getting these terrible headaches. Could it be from shifting? This looks bad. Another one? No!
What the hell am I supposed to do?
What the... I keep getting... Could it be from... This looks... Another one?
Huh. Any idea, chat, what I might have to do here?
An android. Is that what this place is being...
Over here.
Oh, I'm supposed to stay still. Got it.
Unless you want to die, you should stop snooping around.
Okay, so she's an android. This is 100% an android. And that's why her leg is bandaged up. Alright, got it.
The surface is covered in lethal levels of radiation right. Go up there and you'll cough up blood until you're dead.
Who are you?
Well, clearly, I'm just a hopeless busybody. I inspected the Sentinel that was transmitted underground. How much do you understand about the current situation?
I don't know why, but I ended up here somehow. I have no idea what happened.
Then allow me to fill you in. I'll start from the end. The Sentinel, or you rather, are compromised. You've been infected with code DD426.
Code DD4... What is that?
It's a program that's been implemented into you. Well, into the nanomachines in your body, to be Its main function is to sever a portion of the nanomachine. The part that's cut is physically connected to the brain. And that region of the brain is where memories are stored. Your brain suffers damage each time a connection is severed. You can lose your memories. Or worse, become a husk.
Is that why I've been getting these headaches? I've had them ever since I got here. Why would anyone want to do something like this? Is this irreversible? Can I try deleting the code?
That's not possible. Access to your nanomachines is restricted. Once a code or program is implemented, There's no way to delete it.
This is all so sudden. I'm not entirely sure I can believe her. But I do keep getting these headaches. And I definitely don't want to become an empty husk. How long do I have before I become a husk?
Depends on the intensity of the infection. Or how much time you spend inside the infected Sentinel. The longer you're in there, the worse it'll be. Let's assume the infection is moving slowly. To spread to your entire body, it'll take about a month. That's the best case scenario. Worst case would be within a few days.
A few days?
I may not be able to remove it, but there is a way to delay its effects.
How?
Fortunately, I discovered a nanomachine lab here. I found it by analyzing the underground mainframe's data. It is a facility that researches future technologies, after all. I can create a code that'll temporarily stall the effects.
You can?
First, let's make a deal.
What?
I need a small favor from you. It's nothing complicated. I just need you to get me out of here. Not anyone can use the shifter. Only those who possess nanomachines can use it.
I have to ask, what's a young girl like you doing in this place by yourself? I see. The androids here are wrapped in a human-like skin, just like you.
Oh, this? Yeah. It's pretty easy to see the damage on this skin.
Okay.
Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag now.
That's right. Okino mentioned something about this. He said some AI stole an android and escaped.
Tsukasa Okino, huh? You should ask him about DD-426. No one knows more about it than he does.
Is that so?
So, how does my offer sound to you?
I don't really have a choice.
Then it's settled. I'll give you some pills for your headaches right now. Wouldn't want you to forget about our deal.
Okay. To be continued. Got it. Alright, let's do more Miura stuff. I want to know what's up with him. May 1985, clear skies. Monitoring the Sentinel from Kaide River.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same. This place isn't too crowded. Gives me room to hang around and think for a bit. Better take advantage of that. Nothing's changed today either. Our mother's terrible at sewing. I'd never... They came ashore during the air raid. They're enormous. Must be over 30 meters tall. Instead of wheels, they move on long leg-like appendages. Quite a terrifying sight. Like something out of hell. You can hardly see any stars in this era. Though I have to say, the city lights are a sight to behold. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's still there, hiding behind all those elaborate curtains. That's Sentinel. It's what brought me here. Why were just the Sentinel and I brought here? That thing is beyond me. I'm no expert, but I know it's capable of some extraordinary feats.
Indeed.
Time travel, though. Could the Sentinel possess an ability like that? Before the war, my uncle gave me a sci-fi novel. A story about traveling through time to the future. It only ever felt like a far-off fantasy. But on that day, at that moment, that fantasy became a reality.
Wow! Time travel, 1985, 1945, Natsuno Minami, Goto Minami Chihiro, blank. Sounds about right.
All out of flying bombs. Electromagnetic rounds are offline. Outputs dropped by 50% in both electromagnetic battering rams. There are just too many of them. But I'm not about to just sit here and die. I still have 2 minutes before I hit my operating limit. Might as well give it everything I got. What the hell?
And that's how we got here. Got it.
Where's the enemy? Did I lose? It reached its operating limit. Where am I? The air raid. Everything was just on fire. All these giant towers with glass windows? What the hell's going on? The last thing I remember is being surrounded by those new American weapons and... No, it can't be. I've heard about major US cities. These high-rise buildings are common. Was I captured? And they got my Sentinel too? They must have done it when I lost consciousness. Brought me to the mainland as their... No, wait. If the Sentinel just reached its operating limit, then not very much time could have passed. But this view says otherwise. It's not my homeland. Somehow I ended up... If that's the case, fine. I get, but I'm not going down without a fight. I'll face the enemy, even without my Sentinel. The Sentinel. This is bad. The Sentinels are top secret. It can't fall into enemy hands. The enemy cannot get their hands on the Sentinel. That's the kind of issue that becomes a national crisis. But what can I can't activate now. I need to slow down. I should probably go lie low until the Sentinel recovers. But not because I'm afraid. My country. My little sister. I'd give my life for them at the drop of a hat. But I have to be smart right now. And that means waiting for the Sentinel to be up and running. Now that I have a plan, I should get out of here before American soldiers show up. I'll stay out of sight until it's the right time to move.
Okay. And that's when he bumps into Juro Kurabe.
But
right?
Something's off. These signs show both kanji and the English alphabet. Ashitaba Printing, Ashitaba Bank. Why are they named after my hometown?
You
You want to stop by the arcade?
Sure. The one at Sun Mall?
Nah, the one at Joyland. Let's go try out those big new Sega machines that came in.
I have no idea what they're talking about, but their language doesn't sound foreign to me.
Did you see him in last night's episode? Yeah. Oh, he's so amazing. Right? I watch everything he's in.
Females, though, that's quite a bit of exposed leg. It almost seems like a different dialect, but it's definitely Japanese. So many cars. Where in the world am I? This isn't America. It looks like Japan, but everything seems off. This is all just a terrible dream. Right? Right. It's nothing to worry about. That's why my surroundings appear to be different. We knew what the risks were going in as Sentinel pilots. Professor Doji made it all very clear to us. That's right. This has happened before. I experienced a similar illusion during the Sentinel sync test. He's wearing a boy's school uniform, but appears to have a girl's haircut.
Huh? The hell you looking at?
This one has a particularly strange hairstyle.
Hey, you trying to get your ass kicked?
It looks like I've finally gone crazy.
You want to see crazy?
Hey, stop!
Wow.
Where am I? What is this room? Oh, hold on. I think I remember. Some guy with weird hair hit me with his bag. This doesn't look like a detention facility. Either I'm still seeing things, or someone removed me from the Sentinel. Whoever it was brought me to some kind of lab. A box-shaped Technicolor projection device. The Sentinel has its own spatial projector as well, but that's highly confidential military technology. It's about baseball. I'm not in a military base, am I? It's a calendar. 1985? It's all in my head. It's just an illusion.
Chat, what would you do if you woke up in 1985 one day?
Foreign phonograph records. Takatoshi-san used to let me listen to his. Why are there so many records here? There are way more than I saw at the Hijiyamas. Math, modern Japanese, lots of textbooks lined up here. Japanese history. So I really am still in Japan then.
Oh, he's about to find out. Oh no.
This can't be right.
Yeah.
1945. The year of Japan's unconditional surrender. Surrender? 1945. That's this year. August 6th. Atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. 140,000 killed.
Yep.
3 days later, second bomb dropped on Nagasaki. 70,000 killed. All from just 2 new American bombs. What is this book? 1951, U.S.-Japan Security Treaty signed. 1964, Tokyo Olympics? How far does this go? Wait, what did that calendar say?
85, my dude.
1985. It has to be fake. When was this printed? It says here... 1985. Could it really be?
You okay? Here.
It's so cold.
That's all that was in the fridge. Not a big fan of soda, I take it?
Some kind of carbonated beverage? I had ramen once at a festival in Tsutsuji, but I was just a kid. Who are you?
I'm Shu Amiguchi, and we're at my apartment in Kamazumi.
Keitaro Miura. So, how did I get here?
I called a taxi and brought you over after you got knocked out.
19. Am I still in Japan? But in the future? But... So you helped me?
Guilty. You know, you really pushed Ogata over the edge. He was already pissed from being chewed out. If he gets in trouble one more time, he's getting suspended. Be real nice if you two could work things out peacefully.
I need to know one thing. What year is it?
What? Afraid you got knocked into a coma for the last few years? Relax, you didn't get hit that hard. It's still 1985, all right? You haven't missed a day.
Oof. I think you missed a couple of days. Alright, let's continue his story.
I don't care. I'm proud my country could rebuild after what happened. But I won't accept this future. Now that I know we lose the war, that's all the more reason to go back. I'll bring the Sentinel with me. And I'll change history. It's my duty to fight and protect the people.
Oh, man.
I have to save as many of them as I can. But what if I'm trapped here, Chihiro? All right, that's enough. Get it together. Don't get discouraged. You will make it back, no matter what it takes. I wonder, what if I never actually traveled through time? It's possible that space-time here is warped somehow, but it could just be a local effect. I should try heading toward the school. Maybe time is flowing normally over there.
Alright, let's go.
Hurry up, Miwa-chan! Slow down, Iori-chan.
Female students. Looks like the school's still here.
Right? It really would.
Despite a catastrophe, it seems to have entered almost before the war. I have a story about it only ever to think. Isn't that? Hey, hold on.
Miura-kun? Thank goodness.
What? I checked the library, but in all of history, nothing, not in the US. What was that thing? You're Natsuno Minami, right? The one I met at the shrine. What are you doing here?
I've gotta say, you had me pretty worried. I had no idea where you went.
I can't believe you're here too.
I couldn't find you anywhere. I thought you got snatched up and hauled off to Area 51. But anyway, what have you been up to?
Wait, first...
Where have you been?
A kind student's been letting me stay at his place. Aside from that, I've been sleeping outdoors.
Outdoors?
Natsuno... Get it together, Keitaro. She certainly is quite... Yes.
Yeah,
she's bright, cheerful,
he likes her.
attractive. But right now, I have more urgent matters to tend to.
He really likes her.
Hang on. This is my mess, so I have to figure out how to clean it up. But then again, I can't really bring a boy into the house. Oh yeah! Granny Tamao went on a trip, so Jiro-kun should be the only one home. That house does have a lot of room.
Granny Tamao?
Sorry. Let me go grab my stuff really quick. I'll be right back, so just wait here. Then we'll head over to the Karabe's house.
Karabe? Managed to leave quite the dent.
What year was this? 45.
Chihiro? You don't have to cry. It's not like you did this on purpose. I'm sure Uncle isn't mad about it anymore.
What about you?
Of course not. I'm your big brother. I'll always be on your side, Chihiro. Now, come on out. So, how'd you hit the pillar with the laundry bucket?
So confirmed that's the clone, right? It's pretty easy to tell that's the clone.
You must have been playing pretty
Yeah,
rough.
they're like, oh, I sealed their memories.
The bunny was fighting, and it beat up giant ghosts. Cause the ghosts smash all the houses, and more of them keep coming.
Such strange ghosts. Did you come up with them yourself?
No, Tamao told me about.
I'm sorry, Chihiro-chan. My father has quite a short temper. I'm sorry. This was all my fault.
Tamao-san.
It only happened because I told Chihiro-chan about my dreams.
Is it okay for you to be awake right now?
Mm-hmm. I've been feeling much better lately. And I have Goto-san from Tokyo to thank for that. He's been sharing some foreign medicine with me. It's just that, ever since I started taking it, I keep having strange dreams. But they feel like more than just dreams. They're like memories that I just suddenly remember.
Sirens.
This is bad. Turn on the radio.
This military broadcast. Air raid alarms have been sounded. Enemy is flying at low altitude. More air units to be expected. To prepare against the coming invasion, we ask all citizens to unite as we fortify our air defenses.
It's a massive enemy raid.
We have to hurry to a bomb-proof shelter. Come on, Chihiro-chan. We have to go.
Jiro-kun, are you home?
Minami-san. Couldn't you have knocked first?
Come on, your Granny Tamao and I are best buds. We're neighbors. Think I don't know my way around the place? Anyway, I've got a fake.
I've seen this. I've seen this.
I need you to let him stay over for.
I've seen this before.
Natsuno-san.
It's fine. I live super close by. So if you need anything, just let me know.
There she goes. Well, this is awkward. Pardon me. I know Natsuno-san's intentions are good, but I really don't want to be an inconvenience.
Are you hungry? Why don't you join us for dinner?
No,
Your stomach thinks you should.
No, that was,
I'll go fix you a plate.
So, Tamao-san is your grandmother? Is she in good health?
Grandma? She's fit as a fiddle. She's visiting relatives back in Shimane. That's why she isn't here.
Shimane? She must be with her mother's.
Do you know my grandma?
Yes.
You do, huh? So then, how long do you need a place to stay?
Not long. Just until I can make my way back home.
Well, alright. If that's the case, it shouldn't be a problem. Just try not to cause any trouble. Feel free to use the guest room on the first floor.
Thank you.
Okay. Nothing over here.
There's a projection device where the raid... It's been lightly remodeled. I could have sworn it burned to the ground. The damage on this pillar is missing, and it wasn't changed when they remodeled. If this really is the Kurabe's house, then it should be right here. Chihiro left a dent in this pillar.
Oh?
childhood memories are at that house.
That sounds lovely. I'll have it produced for you.
You will? But all I have left are old photographs.
That's fine. I can restore them for you.
Thank you, Mira-san. I'm looking forward to it.
Huh.
Oh, were you just on a call with someone else?
With Professor Karabe, yes. We were discussing the layout of the residential zone.
Oh, that's right. Professor Karabe was born in the 21st century.
That's why it's remodeled.
Years old, right? I know that she's receiving nanomachine treatment, but she still looks so young.
She's Professor Morimura's mentor, I hear. Quite an intelligent individual.
Well, yeah. She is the foremost expert on AI, after all.
Right. Anyway, is something wrong?
Why does something have to be wrong for me to call? Well, I just so happen to have a really urgent problem. I need emotional support stat. And I need it from you.
Oh, that does sound urgent. Then I'll be waiting.
Yes.
So we've unlocked progress at the Kurabe story.
Me?
We did pretty much everything we could. Alright. Fuck, man. How long have I been streaming? 8 hours? 9 hours? Something like that? 8 hours? Damn. Been a really long stream. I've done a lot of progress in this game. A lot of good progress. %22 of the story so far. No, 38% of the story. Which means I can attack now, right? Yeah. I don't want to. What do, chat? What do? Ugh. What to do? Any ideas, chat? What we should do? Because I'm kind of burnt out on this game a bit today, for right now. We did have a long, very, very long session tonight. So,